Coming up on This Week in Torrance, students at Yukon Elementary receive free eye exams. We'll tell you why.
Then hundreds headed to downtown Torrance for a one-of-a-kind event that had them brewing for more.
Plus, a local business brings back an American pastime for the summer. We'll have details.
Then Torrance Memorial Medical Center's longest-serving volunteer is celebrated.
These stories and much more just seconds away.
Your local news starts right now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain.
And I'm Jin Chun. Thanks so much for joining us. Here are your top stories.
The City of Torrance is celebrating Pride Month. At the Torrance City Council meeting, a proclamation was announced designating June as a time to honor the LGBTQ community. Members of the City Council read the proclamation that said Torrance honors and celebrates diversity. Council members also read that the city joins with America's commitment to make sure all people should be treated fairly and with respect.
Even though all of us are different, we have different religions, different colors, different genders, we are still on the flag equally. So we may be different, but we're all fighting to all be equal.
The South Bay LGBT Center is located in Torrance on Crenshaw Boulevard and 166th Street. The center's goal is to provide a place for members of the community to get educational materials, socialize, have personal growth, and foster public understanding of the LGBTQ community. On June 18th, council will be dark. The next council meeting will take place on June 25th.
Homelessness in Los Angeles County and across the South Bay is on the rise. At least according to the new data released by the Los Angeles Homeless Service Authority. In the South Bay region, homelessness increased by 6%. The numbers come from the data collected during the Greater Los Angeles Homeless Count earlier this year. Torrance was once again a deployment site and hosted training as well as a hub for volunteers. Overall, Los Angeles County saw a 12% increase. During the count, there were 3,599 unsheltered and 789 sheltered individuals counted. Some good news, though. More than 21,000 people found permanent housing through a crisis response system in 2018. Nearly a quarter of those counted across the county experienced homelessness for the first time last year. Now, since Measure H passed, the county has worked to combat homelessness, prevention, outreach, and engagement, interim housing, and permanent housing placements. The City of Torrance has a social services commission that focuses on 5 populations, of which one includes the homeless.
Torrance Transit officials are looking to get input on route changes coming soon. Officials say they have plans to propose modifications to all the current routes by early 2020. You can provide feedback on how the changes will impact you and your commute. You can and do that online at torrancetransittomorrow.com. Just click on the proposed service improvements tab and provide feedback. Some suggested changes include extending lines 3, 9, and 10, introducing new line 13 that connects Torrance, Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, and Artesia Boulevard. Staff hope to benefit more riders, increase ridership, and improve consistency on 2 busy lines. The feedback is part of the Torrance Transit's comprehensive study examining all parts of existing bus service. Also, it gives riders and community members several opportunities to speak about service gaps, transit needs, and potential service improvements. The final findings will result in a strategic plan to optimize and expand transit service over the next 10 years.
In honor of National CPR and AED Awareness Month, the Los Angeles International Airport unveiled a machine that will teach millions of people CPR in a matter of minutes. Jesse Pierre spoke to a cardiac arrest survivor who is using his story to spread awareness on the importance of knowing this life-saving technique.
Zach Gingold knows too well the powers of hands-only CPR.
When I was 14 years old, I collapsed in the hotel lobby with a cardiac arrest. Immediately, 2 individuals in the hotel lobby who were trained in CPR were able to administer it immediately.
Gingold says he is alive today because of this life-saving skill, and he is thankful to see the first hands-only CPR training kiosk make its way to LAX, the world's 4th busiest airport.
Cardiac arrest can strike at any time. You never know when you may be a bystander who will need to perform this life-saving skill on a best friend, a spouse, a coworker, or a stranger.
According to the American Heart Association, more than 350,000 cardiac arrests happen outside of the home. And hands-only CPR done on a person suffering from cardiac arrest has proven to double or even triple their rate of survival.
The kiosk is interactive, has a touch screen, and comes with a mannequin rubber torso for practice. The whole program starts with a video lesson, a quick one, and then it prompts users to press hard and fast at the rate of 100 to 120 beats a minute, or to a catchy song like Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. And at the end, you get a full report of your performance.
I think it's very useful, and it's like an easy step to tell people how to use it.
And it was good because it gave me a lot of feedback, like if I wasn't going like further down or if I needed to slow down.
More than 35 locations across the United States are now equipped with CPR training kiosks, and 18 of them are U.S. airports.
The bottom line, it takes the fear. Many times people witness a cardiac event, they're scared, they don't know what to do. So with this 5 minutes of training, you can at least respond if there is a cardiac event.
To have tens of millions of people coming through every single day to just walk past a kiosk and spend 5 minutes before their flight learning how to save a life. And it's so impactful knowing that someday, somewhere, someone's life may be changed because of this kiosk.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Jessie Pierre.
Thanks, Jesse. The kiosk is located at the Tom Bradley International Terminal near Gate 150. It was made possible by the American Heart Association and by the support of Anthem Blue Cross and Care More Foundations.
You can watch a classic movie at a historic drive-in only for the summer. The Rhodium Drive-In is now back in action, offering moviegoers a one-of-a-kind experience. Every Friday night, the outdoor theater will feature popular past movies weekly through the end of August. There will be movie concessions and more. Films like Jurassic Park, Grease, Selena, Matilda, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off are scheduled. Only one ticket per car is required. It's a $20 fee. The Rhodium is located on West Redondo Beach Boulevard near Van Ness Avenue. You can buy tickets now at eventbrite.com. Well, still ahead, a 91-year-old Torrance resident is honored for her 50 years of volunteer service at a local hospital.
Plus, the arts at West High School is celebrated in a unique way.
Queen is just my everything. Right now, I wouldn't know where my life would be without her.
They say chivalry's dead. It's not. Terrance is a gentleman. He opens doors. His smile did it. His smile, his eyes, his knowledge. My landlord, he decided that he wanted me to move based on the fact that I was transgender. It takes me to a place of no hope. It takes me to a place of loneliness. It saddens me. When you discriminate against somebody in housing, where do these people go? Let's just respect people in everyday life for just being human.
The Torrance Rotary Club donated eyeglasses to the students from Yukon Elementary with the help of Vision to Learn. Students who needed glasses were able to take a free pair home. Torrance CitiCABLE reporter Vanessa Martinez has the story.
This is like a dream come true because now those children will be served here and we won't have to wait months to see if a pair of glasses is going to make all the difference in the world for this student.
Principal Elaine Wassel from Yukon Elementary is excited for her students to benefit from the organization that will help students see clearer.
There's a lot of kids that haven't had their eyes checked and haven't actually had access to this type of care.
Dr. Angela Lehane is part of the Vision to Learn organization, a nonprofit that offers eye care to students who may not be able to afford it otherwise. Lehane says a lot of kids don't know they need glasses while learning. Vision to Learn's mobile clinic stopped by Yukon for the first time thanks to a partnership with the Torrance Rotary Club. The Vision to Learn organization provides elementary students with a new pair of reading glasses, which also includes an examination.
Those are things that really would obviously help them, give them an advantage in school and in life. So, yeah, I think it's really important.
Close to 300 students from Yukon were given vision screenings. Nearly 50 students had follow-up examinations to make sure they needed eyeglasses. A past study has shown that after receiving glasses through the Vision to Learn program, on average, students' grades in math and reading improved.
Really looking at their depth perception, how their eye muscles work, and how they see far away and up close, and how they transition to that.
Rosie Riera, a member of the South Bay Sunrise Rotary Club, says there has been studies showing students who can't read are emotionally affected.
Usually their grades suffer, and they usually have a low self-esteem. So if we tackle them when they are in early age and they are able to read, then they are able to empower them to study.
By giving these elementary students the necessary tools to succeed, it's one step in making sure they use their full potential.
Kids are our future leaders, and we have to invest in their future. So we are really proud that we are able to do that.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Vanessa Martinez.
Thanks, Vanessa. Vision to Learn started with a single van in Los Angeles in 2012 and now operates in more than 130 school districts and 325 cities from Honolulu to Baltimore, becoming the largest school-based program of its kind in the nation.
Torrance Memorial Medical Center said thank you to its longest-serving volunteer in a big way. A tea party was hosted at Torrance Memorial Medical Center, and it was all to celebrate 91-year-old Mamie Brody. She's been a volunteer at the hospital for 50 years, and staff, along with others, came out to honor her milestone. Her fellow colleagues say she's the epitome of what a volunteer is. Mamie began her service in 1969, an era when doctors and nurses smoked on campus and the gift shop was on a rolling cart. Today, she is the auxiliary's gift shop co-chair. She selects and places merchandise orders online. Mamie has volunteered more than 29,000 hours. Staff spoke about when she first started at Torrance Memorial and her journey throughout the years.
It's very special, and I feel there are other people who are doing as much, but I'll take the honors.
What I would like people to know about Mimi is, first of all, she's fantastic. We admire her, we respect her, we learn from her, and she's an awful lot of fun to be around. She's full of life and energy. In fact, she kind of runs circles around me.
She has also served in many roles, including greeting visitors to cuddling babies in the neonatal intensive care unit. Mamie says it's a way to give back to the community, and one of her favorite parts about volunteering at Torrance Memorial are the people. She also received an Older American Award from the City of Torrance. The hospital currently has 900 active volunteers that are part of the auxiliary.
Exciting experience. I know that I came here at a time when I had, I had been laid off from a job and I didn't have anything to do. So volunteering really kind of saved my life, and I've met many other ladies here. Same thing. They come to volunteer and then it gets in your blood and you can't stop volunteering.
To learn how to volunteer for the hospital, go to torrancememorial.org.
Downtown Torrance brought to life an event that gave a taste of some of the best the city has to offer. The Downtown Torrance Association hosted its first Cruisin' for Brews gathering. There were more than 100 classic cars, 75 vendor booths, 14 breweries, and live music. This took place on El Prado Avenue, where there was fun for the whole family. There were crafts and activities, local shopping to be done, and of course restaurants had special giveaways as well. All of the proceeds from the event went to the Volunteer Center.
A nationally known American business magazine released top-ranked employers across the country. Forbes announced the top 194 best employers in California, with dozens also having a location in Torrance. Costco took the top spot, with In-N-Out coming at second. Other companies, to name a few, were Target, Chick-fil-A, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of California. Torrance Memorial Medical Center took the 154th spot on the list. Forbes came up with the rankings by working with Statista, an anonymous survey that includes 50,000 Americans working for businesses with at least 500 employees.
Community members and business partners from the city were recognized for making a difference in the community. At the Impact Award celebration, several businesses who support the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce were the first to be recognized. Then individuals and businesses that give back to the community over the year were honored with special awards. The highlighted honorees of the afternoon: Sunrider International for the Large Business of the Year, Andy's Florist for Small Business of the Year. Outstanding community service went to a Torrance-based pharmaceutical company, Bachim Americas Inc. Then Excellence in Business was Ganal Lumber, and Hidden Gem of Torrance Award was Torrance Tavern. Others included Legacy, Emerging Leader, Program Leader of the Year, and Ambassador of the Year awards. Nonprofit of the Year went to South Coast Botanic Garden.
For us, it is, in some ways, it feels a long time coming to be recognized for our impact to the community. It feels great for the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce to recognize that we serve many of the constituents, not only near our area, but also for the City of Torrance.
Just being recognized as the hidden gem really is special to us. We put in a lot of hard work to grow a nice community pub over there, and knowing that people are really starting to find us and enjoy our tavern means a lot to us.
This event is really a tribute to the cohesiveness within the city, the City of Torrance, the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce, and actually even the educational institutions that we have here. Coupled with the businesses and the residents, it's really just a wonderful city to be a part of.
During the luncheon, the Chamber also celebrated the new chairman of the board, Dan Araminderes, who works for the California Water Service Company. Also, they selected the board of directors for the next fiscal year and graduates from the Leadership Torrance program. The selection process for the awards takes place throughout the year.
A local high school celebrates the arts from its past and present. West High School staff put on its inaugural celebration of the arts that displayed all 5 performing and visual arts departments. Current students and alumni performed, directed, and choreographed performances. The celebration was a fundraising event for the school's new state-of-the-art Performing Arts Center. Students in theater, art, music, and dance showcased their nationally renowned talent. It was also an opportunity to say thank you to the community for supporting the upgrades of their art center.
We decided we wanted to celebrate the teachers and the staff who have been here and helped us get to where we are, but are retired. So we decided to do a celebration for them. Plus our alumni here at West really want to perform. So we wanted to create an event for them.
We have probably over 150 kids performing as well as alumni. And it's great to see the energy and see people come back and see their friends and then again get to celebrate the arts.
Past teachers Kathy Jensen, Marilyn Camus, Gabe Creasworth, and Jim Bannon were all honored for their dedication to making the West High School art programs what they are today. Jim Bannon taught at West High School for 29 years and recently passed away. His son Vince Bannon is the current band director at West High School and accepted the award in his honor.
In fact, his first year was my senior year here at West High. And they have him to be appreciated for all he's done. He's made such a big difference on so many kids' lives. He's influenced so many, and I just wish he was here to see all this.
29 years I poured my energy, my training, and my love for music into my students, but I received more than tenfold in return. And I've just been so enriched. And I'm so thrilled that we have a theater here.
This year, West High School received the Excellence in Arts Education Award from the state. Well, still ahead, upcoming events you won't want to miss.
Plus, a sneak peek at the next Sports Desk. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't go away.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
Operation Wonder Park is a go!
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Honey, have you seen my cell phone?
But don't just imagine.
My park came to life?
Ooh, a plot twist.
Use STEM to build, create.
She did it.
And change the world.
Who's with me?
I'm more of a 2 feet on the ground kind of guy.
It's gonna hurt tomorrow.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got some great upcoming events for you. The Torrance Cultural Arts Foundation is hosting its 3rd annual South Bay Festival of the Arts on Saturday, June 22nd from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. There will be 3 stages full of exciting performances. Also, there will be food, drinks, and activities for children. Then the Torrance Historical Society will kick off their annual walking tours of historic Old Torrance on Sunday, June 23rd. The free docent-led tour begins at the Torrance Historical Museum and will point out many historic sites and landmarks of Old Torrance. It runs from 1:30 p.m. until 3. And before we go, let's check in with Leslie Robbins on the sports desk.
Hi, Leslie. What do you have for us?
What's up, Jin and Ben? Coming up on the sports desk, a West High/Elko alum goes to the majors. The Torrance High basketball team puts the work in early, and a WNBA star inspires the Torrance kids. Be sure to watch every day at 4 and 9:30. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks so much, Leslie. Well, that does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain.
And I'm Jin Chun. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.